Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Restorations and Repairs. Today I figured I'd show you the midway update of the little boat that I picked up, this Lowe's 1457. Well, it's V-hull boat here, this little aluminum boat. You know, most people buy these things, they're going to use them for fishing, and that's pretty much all they're going to use them for, but not us. We wanted this to be our kind of fun. Take it out, enjoy it, go swimming, that kind of stuff. So I did some upgrades to it, about halfway done. I'm going to take the camera off of the tripod here and show you what I've done to it, show you some of the cool upgrades we have done so far, and talk to you about the stuff that we still have to do to it. Let's do it. All right, I want to start up here in the front because this is the biggest thing that we had to do, or that we wanted to do to it. This, and I picked this up off of Amazon from Vavor, is a fold-down ladder so that we can get up out of the water. I think I talked about this in my last video. If I did not, you know, we're getting kind of old. And so flopping up over the side of this thing is something that I can still do, something my wife struggled with even years ago on our little 12-footer. So this here gives us two nice handles, a nice bolted in platform here. And I stood on this with no water. I just stood on it just to make sure it wasn't going to flex or cause damage or whatever. If it can hold my butt out of the water, then it'll definitely be great when we're swimming to get us up and out. And you can see the water line is right about there. So we'll have two steps in the water, one step out. And I think that's really nice. And it just kind of flops up out of the way. So when you're driving, it's not causing any drag. It doesn't really get in the way of anything. It's just nice. I like it. And like we had to come over the grab point that was here, the little handle, but now we have that, which is just as sturdy. So that's cool. Next up, this was kind of set up differently. The previous owner built something like this and we just modified it. They had had it for bass fishing or fishing in general. They had a big tall seat on there that wasn't comfortable and wasn't secured properly. And so we got rid of the seat and just have that. We call that the sun deck. That's where Jen's going to be hanging out, I'm sure. And the next thing we need to do here is I'm going to be cutting out a section and putting a hatch here because we're going to store our battery, the lithium battery for the trolling motor, as well as the anchor and a couple of other things in that area right there. So for right now, she's ready to hit the water, but still going to do some mods there. Only other mod we're going to do up here is we are going to put a light somewhere up here, and I'm not sure if we're going to have to mount it probably underneath just so it doesn't get in the way when we're getting on and off the boat. But we do want to have some lights for when we go out and stay out until after hours, you know. Next up, I picked up these, just some oars, some paddles, and not really for using this as a rowboat, but just kind of help us get around. And, you know, if we don't want the electric motor or the gas engine on, just to help guide us around, which I think is nice. This here was the biggest upgrade that we've done so far, and that is two really nice high back, really nice cushiony seats, and they're mounted on swivels so that they can turn. And when you're driving, you just flip them down, face them backwards. So that's really cool. And I bought those metal brackets there that have a swivel mount, and they attach it so that you're in there really nicely. And I got us those two because it had one seat. It was a gray low back, and then it had this plastic, you know, I won't say low quality, but just a much more firm seat. But for us, I wanted us to have some comfort, so we picked up two of those. Then of course we got some new vests, life vests, and the anchor and stuff is in there. In the back here, just did some extra wiring a little bit in preparation. We're like the first time we take this thing out, we're going to end up just having a battery back here along with our gas tank. But eventually I'm going to run those wires up and put the battery up under here. But I have taken the deep cell battery out, and I've got a lithium here set up for it to go. So yeah, didn't really have to do anything to this. It was serviced, the engine. It's a Tommaso 9.9. And it was already in great shape, like did not have to do anything with it. So that was really nice. And this is also working just fine. Little motor guide. Motor guide's not in business anymore, but 55 pounds of thrust should get the job done. Now, I still want to do, probably going to carpet this area. But for right now, we're ready to take it out on the lake. The title and everything just came back for it, so it's ready to play. And most importantly, we're ready to swim. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, stick around. The next part, I'll have the final, well, maybe I'll do an update on the water with it, and then we'll do a part 3 here where I've got the hatch and the battery relocation, all that stuff taken care of as well. I'll leave a link to where you can get the seats and this little fold down thing. This was actually a really cool idea. I'm surprised I cannot find any information on anybody doing anything like that on such a small boat, but dang, like, why not? Come on, make it easier for ourselves, right? Anyway, I'll leave a link to where you can get that as well. Till next time, my friends, take care.